Hello, everybody. Are you on lockdown? Are you in the quarantine? What day is it? Is it Sunday? Monday? I don't know. But I have all my quarantine snacks here. Got my Kit Kat. I got my Cadberries. I got my Cha-Chas, regular and peanut. I got some Hershey's. I got some Snickers. Now Snickers. This, let me tell you, this is some good stuff. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to look for evolutionary relationships. So, why do I have all these candies in front of me? I am going to build a cladogram based around these candies. This is an activity I would normally do in the classroom with you. I'd give you a bunch of different snacks and I'll ask you to figure out how they're all similar. You are going to build a evolutionary tree for these, for whatever you have. So if you want to go to a store and you want to buy some stuff, be my guest. Now look, you got plenty of stuff around the house, so you don't need to go anywhere to do this. You simply, look, I can go to my fruits, and I have lemons and onions and bananas and avocado. You can go to your outside, and you have different kind of plants all around probably your garden like I do, right? You know, there's tons of things. You can go into your refrigerator. What do you have in your refrigerator? I don't know. Let's see. I got some cheese, I got some butter, I got salmon, I got some sausages, I got some water, some pineapple juice, some limes, some veggies. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you're going to use for this. What you're going to do is you're going to grab 5 or 6 things and you're going to build a cladogram based on what you have. So I got, look, these Cha-Chas, right? These are, okay, so I'm gonna open it up. All right, now these are small. Okay, hold on. All right, these are small. They're chocolatey, they have different colors. Now, these ones have peanuts, okay? These are a little different, okay? Now my Snickers, this also has peanuts in it, okay? Oh, this guy has cashews. Now that's a nut in chocolate. All right, now this is just chocolate by itself. Gotta taste it too. So make sure you taste it. Everything. All right, this one. This is just chocolate. This might be the start of my evolutionary tree because this is only chocolate. Now what's in my Kit Kat? Got milk, chocolate, I don't know, other stuff. This one has milk tea flavor. Now, which one came first? The regular or the milk tea? Who knows? All right, test chocolate again, make sure it's still good. All right, so I have all these different things. This one, ooh, this has fruit and nut. This is chocolate. So I got chocolate here. This is chocolate by itself. This is chocolate, fruit, and nut. Well, this is chocolate and nut. Okay, so I'm gonna say this came first, and this probably came second, and this came third. Now the Snickers, my God, this has a lot. So the Snickers. Now this one is complex. All right, this is a very complex thing to eat. So let's Now look, we got some caramel in there. We have some nuts. Tasting some peanut. Got chocolate. So now that I've examined all my products very carefully and scientifically, I'm probably going to make some notes. You know, write down what some common features are for each thing. Oh. Okay, so got your notepad or your iPad, whatever it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and make an evolutionary tree. So it's gonna look something like so. Just like this, right? And I'm gonna try to figure out which came first and which came second, which came third, okay? Now, how am I going to grade you on this? So, I've given you the criteria before. So this is obviously not a investigation. Test your cha-chas again. Make sure they have not lost any flavor. Okay. Still good. So, all right. Forgot right here. Can't let anything go to waste. All right. So, you have this in your classroom, and I've given it to you before. Now, I'm not going. There's obviously not a independent variable, dependent variable. You're not going to have any of that. You are gonna, but you're going to have methods, and you're going to have personal engagement. So, why did I pick these chocolate candy bars? Okay. What is the topic of the investigation? Why is this relevant? Background information. What am I doing here? I am trying to figure out the evolution of candies, chocolate bars. Okay. Your raw data is going to be very qualitative because you're describing it. You're not gonna do anything qualitative. You're not going to be doing any math here. Your data processing is going to simply be a cladogram. All right. Your evaluation. So, what are the strengths, the weaknesses of your methods? How did you figure this out? Your communication. Is the presentation of your report clear? Is there structure? Is it relevant? Appropriate terminology. So things like adaptive radiation, right? In all my candies here and all this stuff, what is the common ancestor? What is the common feature? In all of my choices here, chocolate is the common ancestor. So clearly that must have came first. All right, but I have two things here that are just chocolate. I have Hershey's chocolate and I have Cadbury chocolate. All right, I can't just dismiss them. So I don't know which came first. This is a problem. There's going to be a problem with my report because I don't know which one came first. But this is one giant piece and this is three small pieces. Okay. So maybe somewhere along the lines, first came the Cadbury chocolate bar, and then it split into smaller nuggets, and those got split down even further into cha-chas. All right, that's one possible lineage. Okay, they're possible now. Then somewhere along the way, it split. So the Cadbury chocolate bar split into the Hershey nuggets, right? That split into the cha-cha milk chocolate, and then the peanut ones, right? Now look, that's an example of coevolution. Because look, now the other pathway, right? We have the chocolate developed the nuts, right? And then the fruit and nuts, right? That's another evolutionary path. But both of these paths, both these guys have nuts. They have the same common ancestor, but they took a different route to get there. So when things come together, we call that convergent evolution. When they differ, when they diverge, we call that divergent evolution. Adaptive radiation just means they all come from one common ancestor and they radiate out. Now, these Kit Kats, how know the milk tea, where this comes from, and what's in a Kit Kat? We got, now, I mean, where this come into play, right? That's another evolutionary tree. And this Snickers bar, we should taste that one more time. Right, it had peanuts and caramel. Where did the caramel come from? Who knows, right? Nothing else has caramel, so that pretty has its own lineage right there. All right. Now, how did these different things develop? Was it, where did the variation come from? Did it come from mutation? Did it come from sexual reproduction? Right? Is there male-female genders? Is there, we don't know. So, now if you want to use plants, go ahead and use plants. You want to use fruit, vegetables, whatever you have in your house, that's fine. And you're going to write a report. I'm going to score you on 24 points, just like it's an IA. I'm not going to check every single strand, because some of the strand, like, obviously, safety and ethics. Well, if you eat a lot of this, you're going to become obese and be diabetic. That's a safety issue. Make sure you mention that, right? Ethics. Well, I'm not copying anybody's work. This is unique. This is my idea. So, safety, ethics, be careful. If you're messing with plants, don't want to go looking for, maybe wear some gloves. Not plastic though, because that's bad for the environment. So use some reusable gloves, go check the plants, make sure there's no snakes, scorpions inside the plant that bite you and make you sick. Right, that would be a safety issue. So look at all the strands, strengths, weaknesses, offer some realistic, relevant suggestions for the future, how you can improve the experiment. Please keep in mind you're not going to have an independent dependent variable because we're not doing like an experiment in that way. You're not going to have a hypothesis here because you're looking at what you have and you're going to try to reach a conclusion based on your observations. So your data is going to be all qualitative. All right, and that's your activity for today. All right, if you have questions, feel free to message me.